Hello everyone, and welcome to the monthly line request for the month of August. If you too would like a line request, please consider donating, if I can talk, donating to my Patreon. You can find the link in the description below. And thank you everyone who's donated so far, and thank you to everyone who has donated in the past. I appreciate all of you, and thank you to everyone who even just doesn't skip the ads. That helps me so much. Please continue to do as such. Without further ado, here we go. The August 2020 line request. First, Preventus Agri. Yola Swaggins. Second, for Xavier Pena. For this month, let's go with a line from Netflix She-Ra that would work very well in your Abigail voice.
Here's the thing. I've done this, the whole threatening people bit, the intimidation. I've been there before, and I just don't care anymore. Some people have a bad day. I've had a bad life. If I want something, it's taken from me. If I win a fight, I lose the war. Threats only work on someone who has something to lose. But me? I've already lost it all. Also, you can't be any good at this because you just let yourself get distracted.
Thank you, Xavier Pena. Always an excuse to use the Abigail voice. Always love one. Alright, for Kaz Caden, voice that says the Morrigan. Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage. Rage against the dying of the light. Though wise men at their end know dark is right, because their words had forked no lightning they, do not go gentle into that good night. Good men, the last wave by, crying how bright their frail deeds might have danced in a green bay. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Wild men who caught and sang the sun in flight, and learned too late they grieved it on its way. Not go gentle into that good night. Brave men near death who see with blinding sight, blind eyes could blaze like meteors and be gay. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. And you, my father, there on the sad height, curse, bless me now with your fierce tears, I pray. Not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. For Dab Cab, yo Hedgehog, I got one from the Paperback Paradise Twitter. I like you to read it like a commercial that's trying to sell you something. Thanks and stay safe. Bon voyage! Have you ever wanted to into this big beautiful world of ours? Lord knows we have. That's why we're giving away one all-expense paid trip right into the side of an American mountain. You'll board your own private jet that will smash into a ball of fire shortly after takeoff. You'll enjoy a free meal. Free meal will not be served after crash on your flight. To enter, write your name on a piece of scrap paper along with your social security and credit card numbers. The more credit card numbers you have, the better chance of winning. Send numbers to this address: Paperback Paradise Free Plane Ride Contest 747 Explosion Drive Unrelenting Agony AR 45535. Please note, this is a one-way ticket to the afterlife, and Paperback Paradise cannot be held responsible for your own fate. You've plenty of time to make right of your wrongs when you were alive. Now is the time for your final judgment. Thank you. That was highly amusing. John Hummel. In light of the Steins Gate stream, here's a nifty time fact. You can read it in your Maki Sekurusi voice. A second isn't what you think it is. Scientifically, it's not defined as 1/60th of a minute, but as a duration of 9,192,631,770 periods of the radiation, corresponding to the transition between the two hyperfine levels of the ground state of the cesium-133 atom. Thank you, John Hummel. It's a little hard for me to do my Kurisu voice out of context. I hope that was close enough. For Alex Stidham, here's one from the game Mad World with the commentators as Ibuki and Peko. Last time when I was on this cruise, we used to play b-ball with the Black Baron. Man, those were the days. You used to play basketball with the Black Baron?
No, basketball's for losers. It was a game we made up using a bowling ball.
What did you have to do?
Well, the rules were simple. We took turns chucking the ball at each other as hard as we could.
Ouch. How did you win?
Usually the guy who won first won, and the loser also didn't know he was playing.
Good times. Thank you, Alex Stidham. For Kronos, he wanted me to read the beginning of this comic called Blast Wave. You can look it up if you'd like. Do you know the meaning of this war? I mean, what is the point? It can't be for the land because everything is burned, bombed, or polluted. It can't be for the money because there isn't anything left to spend it on. So what is it? Religion? Why do we fight? To win the war. Works for me. Thank you, Kronos. I highly appreciate that. And finally, for Casey and more, here's one for you. Haven't done one of these in a while. Edie Valley presents your incomparable hedgehog with more vital information for your everyday life. Some people bring happiness wherever they go. They usually carry it in a bottle and call it vodka. Never ruin an apology with an excuse. Go all the way and admit you weren't sorry since that jackass had it coming. Don't worry if you can't seem to think outside the box. You can think inside the box. You can't even find the box, for it is within a pocket dimension within yet another pocket dimension, hidden in an alternate universe that can only be found down an infinite staircase, inside a closet, in a basement, locked behind 3,000 consecutive lockers, and a duffel bag hidden underneath a parked ice cream truck, all within yet another pocket dimension, all packed neatly into a much bigger box. That's also where I keep my extra video ideas for a rainy day, so stay out. Thank you, Casey and more, and thank you everyone so much for submitting your lines for this month. I hope to see you all next month. Have a very good day and have a very good week and a very good start of the school year. I know I am.